Hello everyone, this is insane. Well, today I am in Jinsha Site Museum and I've been exploring Syria's history for the past some 2 to 3 hours. Well, I've explored Syria has actually a long history. It's some type of ancient country because it has some more than 5,000 years of history. And actually it means there are Stone Age items in Syria's history, which we can find in Syria, of course. And now in Jinsha Site Museum, there are already really many of those Stone Aged things that are actually found in Syria. But there is a question. Some items are actually recognized not as Syria's, thing. It says, another country's. Well, why is it? Well, I should say, Syria is bordered by many different countries. I should say 3 to 4 or even 5 different countries. And since Syria is bordered by those countries which are actually really strong, they all want to conquer each other. So before those countries conquer the other countries, they always mostly have to first conquer Syria. And when those countries conquer Syria, their items like those Stone Age things and those metal things, those items actually, such as from Egypt and from other places, will be long lasted in Syria. And because they are long lasted in Syria, when those, such as archaeologists, I don't know how to say that, but when they find items in Syria, they will most likely find, sometimes I should say, find items of different countries. That is exactly why there are many different items, even though they are recognized as different countries' items, found in Syria. Also I've found a point. I don't know if it's actually a really good point to say, but I've seen in some Stone Age projects or statues, some men in the Stone Age wore dresses. You might not believe me, but I saw some statues of men wearing dresses, and they have a naked upper body and a lower body with dress. I mean, I can't actually think of wearing a dress now in 2022. But of course, as you can see, Syria's history is really long. That's why, you can find different things, firstly, and also you might not recognize culture like 5,000 years ago in Syria, because now it's some 2022, and just say Syria's history was 5,000 years, it would be still some 3,000 years BC or BCE or whatever. As you can see, that's why 5,000 years ago, or more than, of course, men wore dresses and had a naked upper body. That's a pretty funny thing. Also, after going through the museums, one of the project places, I saw that actually Syria is actually, I kind of like it, even though now it's kind of unstable, of course, because before it was more unstable because countries were raiding Syria the whole time and conquering Syria. But now I kind of like the country. If I would go there, I would like to dig up those cultural stuff, because maybe when I dig this thing, it's just like a 2-year history, but when I dig into Syria, I can find some 5,000, 6,000 year history piece. So I'd like to go there someday, maybe in 2022, 2023, I don't know when, but let's keep going onto the tour of Jinsha Site Museum. By the way, small interruption. This is an event I actually did in Jinsha Site Museum. I don't know if you can do it if you come, but Look at that. This is, even though I'm not done with cleaning up, but this is mostly for putting like the cup on. It looks pretty cool. You can stick all those up, and I can actually take this home. It's pretty cool, right? Maybe one day if you come here, you can actually do it. Three hours later. Everybody, I am back from lunch. I never told you I was going to go to lunch. But let's get inside to that museum and keep exploring, I should say. Attention, everybody! We are back in the museum. Well, this is what Jinsha Site Museum looked like 3,000 years ago. This is just a simulation, by the way. And as you can see, the houses, the people living here, and the wild animals over here, people killing the wild animal. And over here, this is what archaeologists, or I don't know what to say, but this is what they found in Jinsha Site Museum. So you can see the stones and some of those things. I actually don't know what those are. And also elephant tooth, some broken like that one, and some perfect like that one. Well, this is the whole of Jinsha Site Museum, or shall I say the whole. As you can see, all those roads, and over here, right above, this is how archaeologists were finding and digging up those treasures, these ancient treasures. As you can see, this is a video clip of how archaeologists were finding these are graves 3,000 years ago, found in the Jinsha Site Museum. As you can see, there are many different skeletons displayed. So you can see, even though this is 3,000 years ago, you can still see the skull. It's not that clear, but you can still see the teeth over there. You might not see it on this camera, but also look over to grave number 1586. There's two weird things. I don't know what it is. It may be hats, maybe. There are only, let me see, there are only 6 graves displayed in the museum. As you can see, all of them contain skeletons. Maybe not a full one, but they contain skeletons. Over here, this is a bronze standing figure. As you can see, it's wearing a gown, a really long gown, a short mace, and also has a sun-shaped crown on the top of the head. As you can see, it's right over there. Well, this bronze standing figure shows an expression of stateliness and grandeur. Well, as you can see, this is crossed arms. Well, this bronze standing figure is really like other different ways a bronze standing figure could be standing while unearthed at the Sanxingdui site. Well, as you can see right over here, this is ivory, or elephant tooth over here. And this is maybe the longest tooth actually found in the Jinsha site, or Jinsha Site Museum, is 1.85 meters long, which is 1 meter and 85 centimeters long. That is mostly higher or longer than in an adult. Well, as you can see, this is a real ivory right over here. This may be the longest one, which is that 1.85 meter. These are graves 3,000 years ago, found in the Jinsha Site Museum. As you can see, there are many different skeletons displayed. So you can see, even though this is 3,000 years ago, you can still see the skull. It's not that clear, but you can still see the teeth over there. You might not see it on this camera, but also look over to grave number 1586. There's two weird things. I don't know what it is. It may be hats, maybe. There are only, let me see, there are only 6 graves displayed in the museum, as you can see, all of them contain skeletons. Maybe not a full one, but they contain skeletons. Oh, this is the sun and immortal birds gold ornament. Sorry, it's turned on to the side. The diameter of this is 12.5 centimeters, thick 0.02 centimeters. Here's an actual look at it. 1 second. Here it is, the sun and immortal bird gold ornament. Well, this is gold 94.2%. And actually, when archaeologists, or I don't know how to say that again, when they discovered this, it was rolled into a piece. So many people helped to try and open it without damaging it, and they eventually successfully did it. This was found in the, or unearthed in the sacrificial area of the Jinsha site. There it is, the sun and immortal bird gold ornament. This is the gold mask. Its length is 20.5 centimeters, and its width is 10.4 centimeters, and its height is 10.7 centimeters. Well, this is the same, just at the Science Museum site. What discovered over here was the bronze mask, but over here it's the gold mask. This gold mask is the largest and best preserved one at present in China. Well, it's, as you can see, the nose is really big, and it's been preserved really well. Well, this, by the way, over here is the bronze portrait head that was unearthed in the Science Museum site. It was what I told you about earlier in the gold mask. Well, this is Jinsha site. I don't know if it's a model or if it's real, but this is a really cool place. You can go down. Let's go down to the deepest place. As you can see, there's even layers pulled over there. Like there's 5 layers on this one, which is named IT7510. And let's go find some really good stuff. Ooh, wait, what is this? Oh, God. Wow. Well, there's a large, I think, elephant tooth or something. And yeah, it's pretty big. Okay, oh. It's the second feature, all right. That looks pretty cool. Let me see if there's other... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, as you might remember, I have told you about the gold mask. This is where the gold mask was unearthed. Of course, the height is 3.74 centimeters high. Well, you can see this is where the gold mask was actually found. Just right down here, this is where the sun and immortal bird's gold ornament was unearthed. Its diameter is 12.5 centimeters, and it's now the logo of something, I don't know. Also down here, this is where the gold crown lace was unearthed. The diameter was from 19.6 centimeters to 19.9 centimeters long. Over there is the feature number 5. Let's go find some more unearthed place. Let's go. I don't see any others, but over here is the 19th feature, and right down is the 17th. Oh, this looks like there's many layers. 8B, 8C, 9B, 10. I don't know about that. Oh, here we are. A number 1 feature, remain of elephant tusks, or tooth is what I said before. You can see that this is like where many of the elephant tusks were found. Right over here. Oh my God, this is so cool. Well, I guess that's, well, oh, wait a minute. I think I found something else. Let's go. Right over here. Yeah, that's the feature number 1. Elephant tusks. Okay, over here. Oh, it's just the feature number 6.
Yeah, this is feature number 6.
with a post hole and a feature number 18 right over there. Guess that's all we got over here, except for some stairs up. Well, okay, well, that's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.